Howdy ho, YouTube. Jon-Luke VGC here. No worries. My normal 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time video will be coming out this evening. Nothing's changing there. I wanted to record this because about 2 hours ago, they announced the new regulation for the upcoming months starting in September. And I wanted to make a quick video informing y'all about it, like exactly what it is, and then my thoughts on the new reg. So if you're not aware, Regulation I will be ending at the beginning of September, and starting on September 1st, they will actually be splitting the regulation into two different ones. On the in-game ladder, we will begin Regulation Set J, which continues to be a double restricted format, but now mythicals are an option to take up your restricted slot. So you don't get two restricteds and then mythicals on top of that. At least from what it looks like, the mythicals take up the restricted slots, because if you go to Cerebi and you go to restricted Pokemon, the mythicals are in there. That's the thing. For official in-person events, they will be returning to Regulation H. I'm actually not upset about it, I guess. It's not, you guys know that, everybody here knows that I like restricted formats. So I'm not I guess the most super duper thrilled about Regulation H, but that's I'm not upset about it. You know what I mean? It's fun. I can have some fun with it. You can obviously get away with more stuff in Regulation H. You can use sillier teams. So I'm not really gonna complain. I'm not gonna be super duper mad about it, but I personally was hoping for a Regulation B++. So Regulation H with Paradox Pokemon was my hope. That's what I was really hoping that we got. So it is what it is. In terms of, well, the real question here though is, the in-game ladder will not feature Regulation H. It will be Regulation J. So what do I do for content? I think that seems to be the kind of a consensus question for a bunch of people. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But yeah, the question is well, I can't play Regulation H because obviously I make primarily, at least I like to make primarily tournament-based team content. So I like to use teams that do well at tournaments to educate y'all on stuff that is doing well in the meta right now. I can't do that on the in-game ladder because it'll be a different regulation than what people will be actually competing with in the in-person events. So I don't really know, am I going to have to do more showdown videos, which I'm going to be frank, don't do nearly as well as on cart videos? Should I do more Regulation J content and when I'm competing just talk about the stuff I'm doing in Regulation H? I don't really know. I'm traveling a lot at the latter part of this year, so how many in-person events I attend is actually going to be significantly less. I won't be going to Pittsburgh. As of right now, the first event I plan to attend is Toronto in January, but I might try to do something in December if I can. I'll have the time. So we'll see. I don't know. Regulation H theoretically should be done by then because it'll finish up in November. It'll be whatever is next after that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of a little torn about exactly what I want to do. So that's the main reason I wanted to make kind of this short video, is to ask y'all, what do you want me to do? I can do more showdown content and utilize Regulation H. I can do more Regulation J, so you can see me play on card and use best of one in-game stuff, or I can do a mix of both. So comment down below, tell me kind of what you want to see. That's what I'll do. I'll be playing both for sure. I'm planning to continue competing. I kind of like to make a Worlds run this year. I will see with the travel if that's plausible, but yeah. It's interesting. This is really off the cuff. This is totally off the cuff. I've not scripted anything for this video. We got this stuff. I finished up what I was doing. I'm making a video, dispersing it now. So what I kind of have thoughts about it, I guess. Regulation J sounds fun. You know what I mean? We never get to use mythical Pokemon. It'll be cool. I don't think many of them are very good. I'm not gonna lie. I think for the most part, the only good mythicals will be Magirna, because it basically has the same ability as the Callies. But it's I think it's at any time any Pokemon faints, right? 9, what's its ability? Boosted special attack every time a Pokemon faints. Yeah, so even it doesn't have to KO the Pokemon, and even its partner Pokemon, if one of them faints, it gets a special attack boost. That's really good. Obviously, we have to worry about Darkrai. Darkrai with Dark Void. Probably we're gonna see some like gravity strats with that, but I think because Miraidon exists, this becomes far less scary. I don't really care too much about that. You're just gonna see a lot of electric terrain, or probably like not. I'm not even joking. Like Vital Spirit Annihilate could be something. Scarf Vital Spirit Annihilate is something that I wouldn't be too surprised about. It just depends on what. I guess I have to. I want to look at one thing real quick. Darkrai's HP is base 70. 177. Yeah, so, I mean, you could Final Gambit even if you take some, like... I guess Shadow Sneak, Sucker Punch? Yeah, get Sucker Punch. I don't know. That'll be interesting. That'll be something interesting to figure out. But overall... Yeah, I'm not... Nope, I needed that. Sorry. Yeah, you can tell it's late. Overall, like, I'm not really... Like, Regulation H is fine. It's not my favorite regulation I've ever played. I'm not upset about it. I still think it's fun. I actually made a tweet. I messaged in our Discord when I was like, if we do Regulation H again, I'm going to play a lot of Dondozo just to like... Because I'm not excited about Regulation H. Well, here we are, so... Man of my word. See what happens with that. I guess I'm more concerned about the like split on the in-game ladder and actual in-person events, because I've created this channel to educate y'all on what's happening at in-person events, and that's now going to be a little bit harder because, and I'll be frank about it, like showdown videos just don't do that well. I don't know if it's the fact that people don't like that there's no animations, or yeah, it doesn't look as pretty. I don't really know, but they do kind of like noticeably worse than any in-game cart content. So I'm gonna have to kind of figure that out, and that's more of a me problem than it is a y'all problem. I mean, I'm still gonna make content, hopefully y'all watch it, but that's kind of where my head's at. And so let me know down below what you think, if you're excited. This is gonna be a really short video. It's literally just to let y'all know about the new regulation, and just to reiterate, so starting on September 1st, we start a split. So on the in-game ladder, Regulation J will continue to be double restricted, but you will be able to use mythical Pokemon now. They will take your restricted slots. So you can use like Miraidon Arceus, but you can't use Miraidon Kyogre Arceus. You still have to pick two. And then at in-person events, we are returning to Regulation H. So it's basically no legendary Pokemon, anything viable past that legendary or sub-legendary categorization. So yeah, let me know down below what you think about this new regulation. Let me know what you'd like to see from me during it, like what content you want me to make, and overall, just kind of give me your thoughts. I'm really excited to hear them. And thank you all again just for watching and listening to me ramble for like the last 10 minutes or whatever. I'm excited to try this out. I've never really played with mythicals at all, so this will be entirely new to me. I'm hoping that I can make some in-person events for Regulation H. It's just like, how am I going to make that? How am I going to make that content, you know? I have to do best of threes with friends or something like that. That's kind of where my head's at in all of that. But thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and become a channel member. And most importantly, please remember that you are appreciated. All right. Peace.